Yo, what is going on? It is your boy Chan. Welcome back to Chan Dynasty. We are here. We are uh, just a few days away from doing something amazing. Maybe we're just one decision away from doing something amazing, but we also could be one decision away from messing up everything. And I'm gonna just say the best way to avoid messing up everything is to have an accountability partner, accountability buddy. Today I had mine with me, and even though a guy was trying to make a situation out of nothing, having my accountability partner there with me kind of did something in my brain like keep don't don't take the situation like the guy took a situation that was probably a 2 out of 10. He tried to make it an 8, but what I did with my voice was made it a 12, so he knew that like, hey, I'm yo. I was like, no. And he's like, oh man, trying to get all whatever. And I was like, no, we're not doing. Literally, I told him we're not doing this. And then he like stopped and kept walking. And I was sitting there like kind of laughing in my head. I'm like, yeah, man. I was like, bro, oh my gosh. But having my accountability partner there, had it been me by myself, I probably would have. I don't really know. I would hope I would make the right decision, but that's not always. We're human. We're human. We all make mistakes, and being pushed to certain buttons being pushed, you never know what will happen. So yeah, but it's always good to have an accountability partner. Have somebody with you to just kind of tell you like, hey, that's maybe shouldn't, or just I don't know, kind of play devil's advocate, like, hey, if what if you did that and then this happened, and you're like, okay, okay, all right, now maybe I shouldn't touch the stove, it's hot, you know. Um, it's just a thought. Hope you guys been enjoying the new music that's out. Sevda is out now. The link's all down below. Click the link tree. Seeing everything, streaming music and all that. We had a CD release concert last Sunday. Released the All For You music video, which that video, I'm not even gonna lie, I cried. Like I finished the video and man, just thinking about her and all that, like it was uh just thinking about the entire summer, how it went, and oh man, what a time to be alive, yo. What a time. So yeah, the CD. I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna use this video to kind of talk about it. I am. If you listen to any of my music, I'm a person that I write about real things. I write about things that just in my head all the time, that are in my heart, that just affect my soul and my being. And this CD, I was going to release Summer Nights mixtape and just have a whole bunch of songs that get your hands up and you're like, hey, okay, here we go, this type of music. And then I meet her, and all of a sudden, my thoughts, my heart, my soul, like everything turns towards like this. It's not necessarily soft, but it's not so abrasive. All of a sudden I'm thinking differently. I'm being more nice. I'm just I'm being dumb. Like I'm buying flowers and a stuffed cat and necklace and all this other stuff like in a song, and that Sevda, and just so many things that happened this summer, and I just look back and I'm like, wow, like even the title changed. The name of the CD was going to be Summer Nights, but I changed it to Sevda, which Sevda in Turkish means love. And so I realized that love is the strongest, most strong breaking of a hateful bond. Like you see the movies and it's like only true love will save the person or whatever, whatever. And I used to think that was stupid. But now I'm like, okay, okay. Like I had 2, 3 years recently of just being a savage, just taking it there in every situation, just unnecessary stuff. And here it is. I meet somebody that shows me kindness, that shows me love, that shows me how to, there's a way to treat people regardless of what they may like. Just shows me all this stuff, and just watching how she interacted with people and things like that, it just really like in my head. And I start thinking like the song No More, the last song on the CD. It says, I don't want to hurt no more, I don't want to cry no more, I don't, I'm tired of hurt, I'm tired of pain. And I'm looking at, the situation and just everything, and I'm like, wow, here's a person that has gone through so much, yet they keep pushing through. I feel like I've gone through a lot, but just seeing, how she went through everything, and it keeps pushing. And even now, talking, and I was like, man, that motivated me. That showed me the true meaning of Sevda, the true meaning of love. Like, regardless of what may happen, you keep pushing. You do it for your family, and I'm like, man. And so here I am, like, okay, well, I supposedly am a Christian. I supposedly believe the Bible, and the Bible says you could have everything in the world, but if you don't have love, it's like, it's all for what, right? And so all of a sudden I start thinking like, oh, you gotta have love. And the friendship starts building, and I'm just like, whoa, okay, I got it, I get it, I understand. And things start working for me. I start waking up happy. I start being more motivated to get music done and get the show going. And I have small goals every month, and I got a big goal for next year. And reuniting or rekindling relationship with like my mom and my sister, and just so much happened, just boom, 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 boom. Why? Because I opened the door that says love regardless of anything. Why? Because I met this person. And so I'm like, man, I just think this summer, I'm like, wow, what a summer. What a summer. What a summer. Straight up. Sorry, I just got a message. I gotta make sure my friend's doing all right. Because out of love, I'd be checking on people. Oh, her friend called. Okay. Anyways, so the deal is, I learned so much this summer, just from like love and patience and kindness and just self-control, like so much stuff. But the greatest thing that I learned this summer was love. And that's why I titled my CD Sevda, because even though I came back and things are so different, like I said, in Summer Nights, and some of my friends had the wrong idea. And song one, I just kind of talk about so many things that are plaguing the world. Regardless of all of that, in the end, number one, we don't want to be alone. And like I said, I don't want to be alone. But once you find that person, that thing that you love, that person that you love, and you really just, you focus on that, you focus on them, nothing else matters. You could go through the most trials and tribulations you ever went through in your life, but at the end of the day, as long as you got that thing that you love, a person you love, all that, at the end of the day, as long as you have love, that's all that matters. I wrote this lyrics earlier when I was thinking about things. I said, life's different when you're focused on one goal. Like your whole world changes when your heart's set on one girl. The first line, I said, life's different when you're focused on one goal, because So many times we live in the future and we're talking about, man, once I get married, I'm gonna have like, oh, I don't want no kids, but we're gonna have a house and I ain't ever getting married. You just think about all these different things, but life is different. Once you focus on one thing, you say, this is the thing that I want to do, this is whatever it may be, and you focus on that, you put all your energy into that, man, let me tell you, you're a musician, all of a sudden you're doing concerts. All of a sudden you got an entire band together and y'all haven't played but one time and y'all go and do a whole 2 hour show. You know? And then the next line said, like your whole world changes when your heart's set on one girl. I'm gonna tell you, especially as a man, and how social media is set up and how the algorithm is. If you like one picture, 8 more just like that picture will pop up. And if you like a girl's picture that's got like a little like yoga pants or little splits or a little handstand or fitness, and then all of a sudden you're wondering why there's 8 more and all that. Once your heart's set on one girl, I'm not even gonna lie. This summer I've deleted, let's see, since 2015 I was following about 15,000 people on Instagram, and most of them girls to spite my ex, right? And then I kind of had a change of heart when I was kind of interested in someone, so I deleted maybe like, I don't know, I think it was like 7,000 people. And then after that, I still deleted some more, and I got down to about, so that'd be 8. So I was down to about 6,000 for the longest time. Then I moved to Oklahoma, and in Oklahoma, I followed all these people all over again, back to 8,000. Then I had another change of heart because I was just feeling like, you know what, I can never be married and just be having all this stupidity, right? So then I got this idea. I'm about to delete everybody, like down to 5,000. So I ended up deleting 7,000 more people down to 5K. So I moved, or sorry, 6K. Then I moved here this summer, and I remember thinking, like, what if what if I meet a girl and then she's like, and I'm like, dang, I really got this much stuff on here. So I went ahead and deleted even more and got down to like 4,000. And then here recently, deleted a whole nother 1,000 down to like 2,900, just under 3,000. And I'm like, I just keep deleting more. And it has nothing to do with anything, but when your heart's set on one girl, you don't need all the rest of this. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Like your whole world changes. You look at things differently. You talk to people differently. You know, I know, especially in the world that we live in, when you're single, it's just like single and mingle. That's it. That's all you're supposed to do. That's how we're supposed to live our lives. Single and mingle, mingle and single. That's it. That's all we. It's like no. You can be single and just focus on your music. You can be single, just focus on your job. You can be single, just focus on school. Focus on getting your life together, getting your car fixed, practicing your skills, your sport, whatever it may be. Sometimes that's what you need to do. This goes back to the accountability buddy, because when you're single and you don't have an accountability buddy, you get bored. And what happens when you're bored? You want some companionship. And what happens when you get companionship? Sometimes you end up with the wrong person and you start doing it. It's just, nope. No. Yeah, the accountability buddy is like, hey, no, you should be focusing on this. And in the time when your opportunity for Sevda comes up and you're like, huh, like me? I was like, would you look at that? Interesting. And then things start changing. And then you start changing. And then things start changing. And it's just this huge cycle. And all of a sudden you're like, man, look at life. Life is great. Life is Sevda. Remember that, guys. And I'll talk more about this later. Right now, got finished cleaning this room. About to have the band come over this weekend. And just comment below if you kind of understand what I'm talking about. The video is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Outside of that, hope you guys are enjoying the CD. If you haven't already checked it out, Chan Sevda, out now. Peace.